Welcome to another episode of 90 Day Fiance. I want my podcast. I am Miguel Perez, and I am sitting here alongside my co-host, Jenna Neymar. Jenna Neymar, how are you?
I'm good.
That's good.
Here after a long weekend.
Yeah, we had a very long weekend.
Fresh after watching episode 5.
Fresh off the couch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've been sitting here a while.
They tricked you. It's like you don't even remember. Like you can't see when they switch to the next show, and next thing you know, you're watching 90 Day Fiance.
Right.
Like, how do we get here?
They
that should be another
send
episode.
you back to the other the starting point, and it's like, oh my god, I've seen this one 1,000 times.
Yeah.
They always send you back to the one where Beth and what's her name?
Danielle
and her best friend Beth are driving around looking for Muhammad. Yeah, thank you for the name. I'm
yes.
bad at that.
Before we get into it, I just want to say thank you to everybody from Massachusetts, California, New York, Florida, and Texas. And also, we just added Canada to the list of people that are downloading the podcast. So thank you. Thank you.
That's just domestic, too.
Yes.
We have international fans at this point.
Yeah.
You said Germany,
yes,
Poland?
We
Is
had
that
one download in Germany, one download in Poland.
Shout out to you guys.
Which is really cool. So we're just very happy. We're getting downloads from everywhere, and we're happy that everybody's enjoying this. And even if you're not, then then don't listen to it. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, don't listen or leave us a bad review.
Yeah, I mean, you can let us know what you think. I really don't care. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, we're just happy doing this.
We're just happy doing this.
It makes us happy.
Yes, this is normally something we do anyways.
Right, just by ourselves.
And we just decided to put it on a podcast. So, it's not like we're out here trying to make billions and billions of dollars so we can go on a vacation to Grenada or get
although that would be nice.
That would be
We're not
nice.
saying no to it.
No, absolutely
if it
not.
comes
We wouldn't
to
be
us.
opposed to it.
Yeah.
We're not trying to get lip injections. We're not
Right.
trying to go out to New York to
Live
have
it
a
up.
night out with our girls.
Right, and dance on the bar of
Dance
Coyote
on the bar.
Ugly.
Coyote.
Preview.
We're not trying to do any of that. We're not trying to move out of our parents' house, and then be ungrateful for it.
Right. Yeah. We would cut the grass.
We would cut the grass. We'll
Yeah.
paint the house. Yeah.
Yeah.
And but we are doing it from our storage facility
We are.
that we own by ourselves, and we are very happy living here. Although we're gonna be moving soon, and we're gonna have a new storage facility,
That's right.
which is gonna be just as awesome.
It's going to be beautiful.
Yes. Okay. So let's jump in. Let's start out hot. Let's talk about the first couple that we saw on the episode, because they brought the fire. They brought it. They brought it.
First couple plus Debbie. Don't forget
Plus Debbie, right? So Colchi and Larissa.
Right.
And Debbie.
So the scene opens up hot. Debbie and Larissa are traveling to Colty's work and picking him up.
Yeah.
And it just gets awkward from there.
It gets super awkward.
Yeah, Debbie adds some interesting perspective where she does recognize that Larissa is trying to get along with her better, and she thinks that life has improved.
Which is
and all of
good.
their relationships have improved, and she's hopeful that it will last, which I think is nice. Debbie has such a good spirit. And then Colt gets in the car, and that's where it gets weird.
It
just
got
falls
really
apart from
weird
there.
really soon.
Yeah. Oh, man. Robot Colt came out. He came out from work. Maybe he has trouble transitioning because I know he has a technical job. And he just gets into saying things like, he asked Larissa how her day was.
Yeah.
And then no one asked him how his day was.
So he said,
well, you want to know about my day?
My day was fine.
Right. And then it just it gets weirder and weirder. And he says something like, you brighten up my day because you're looking beautiful today. I'm ad-libbing, by the way. I'm not going to do direct translations. And then she's like, you're being really nice to me. What do you want? And he goes, sex. And he makes Debbie's skin crawl. Did you see that too?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I feel
And
so
then
bad
he's like,
for her.
I'm in love.
Love,
And then he tried to like make it funny.
What a
And
weirdo.
Debbie's like, oh, Colchi.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here.
Even if Debbie was that kind of mom,
How many
it's
times
still
do you
weird.
think Debbie's walked in on him just going at it? Just
Oh,
not
yeah.
not them.
Right,
Not
just
them.
him.
Just him. Just
with
like
a cat or two around.
like the cats are looking at him and he's
Ugh.
watching whatever weird
Now you're making
fetish
my
porn
skin
he's
crawl.
watching, and she's just like, oh, all right, well, I guess he didn't hear me that I called him out for dinner.
Right.
And then she just has to go back downstairs.
Yeah, but I mean that was probably a phase for a while, and now she just knows that she doesn't want to
Yeah.
do that. If she doesn't want to have her eyes burned,
Poor Debbie. I feel bad for her now,
I
you know?
maybe she can't move out of the house. You
Oh,
know?
that would
maybe
be
she
nice.
relies on him for money.
And do you notice that she started looking like an escort? Not Debbie, by the way.
Larissa.
That'd be weird, yeah.
Yeah.
Larissa started to look like an escort,
When they
especially
go
when she
to
walks next to him.
Yeah. Oh man. So this is when they go to the casino on a date, which they talked about in the car. And she got asked out in a weird way. So yeah, they go on a date in the casino, and yes, she's looking like an escort. She's wearing a long, like, not a ball gown, but like a long, like evening gown, rather.
Yeah, I'm like, are you aware that there's like somebody from Minnesota right now wearing like
right. It
sneakers?
didn't look like
just
the
like they're wearing like their
nicest-
New Balances and like Wrangler jeans and
right.
a MAGA hat or something.
Yeah,
Like
it was
she's
not
like
the
all dressed
nicest
out.
one. Yeah, but I thought Colty next to her looked more like her stepson, who she borrowed because she needed a warm body to join her.
I thought he looked like the manager of a Dollar Tree.
I mean that too. Yeah,
Like all he needed was a name tag that said
all
Colchi.
above. He looks anything but someone who should be standing next to her.
Right. Yeah. No judging. Hey.
Right.
you
Yeah,
know,
we don't always dress great.
We don't
So
always
we're with
dress
you,
great.
Colty.
Yeah.
But you want to coordinate. Maybe
Right.
spend a little extra money
Right.
on your clothes this week.
I mean, I might.
I know. I've been encouraging you. I think we have to upgrade our looks a little bit.
I don't want to. I don't think I need to. But I mean, I might. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet.
You
with my
sound
clothes.
warm to it,
Maybe.
which is further than we've gotten all week. So I'm happy.
Now let's get to the hot stuff. The
What
hot
hot
stuff. The
stuff?
fire stuff. What really happened?
Oh,
What really happened? What really went
when they
down?
start gambling and the conversation that ensued there.
Oh no, I was gonna skip over that. But if you want to go over that, I mean that's kind of lame.
I do actually.
Well, okay.
You don't need to make it lame. So Colt, they're playing craps or something, or poker.
Blackjack.
I think blackjack. Okay, yeah, it was blackjack. And Colty says something like, "Oh, you're winning big. You can pay me down for your lip injections." And she's like, "No, I'm gonna save it because you need a tummy tuck." Boom.
And she just went.
Boom.
"Ah, ha, 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 ha."
Yeah, it was not like a powerful, situation, but it was a subtle jab at him.
But you could tell that she was enjoying being like being the boss for like a second.
Right. Yeah, because she's
She
been
was
so
enjoying
disempowered.
But even when somebody got like even when she had power for that little amount of time, she was
Before she was a
she
blow
was
up doll?
still a little before she was a blow up doll. She was still a little mean.
Yeah, I mean,
She
yeah,
looks
she's
like the
always
type of
mean.
person that if she had the money and like the means to just be like better off everybody, she will use it to be like, hey, I'm better than you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Like
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
better than you. Like she gives off that vibe, like
No
she's
argument
just
there.
better than anybody else.
Yeah.
And in reality, it's like
You're still
maybe,
trash.
maybe,
Yeah.
but you're still a garbage person.
I feel like you can tell garbage people even if they have money. Like,
Yeah.
when,
no, you
like,
totally can. But the personality, the
Yeah.
personality tells everything.
even if it's new money or old money, which is a common kind
Yeah.
of like, two options, you can still tell, like, if they are pure trash at heart.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
So I think that's her, and she's
yeah, that
coming.
was- that was
she's coming
weird.
to $200 a month on a credit card, prepaid. So who the heck are we?
Yeah, you're right. We don't even have that. So anyway, so they settle that. That's fine. And then she says that she has a secret that she can't keep up anymore.
Right,
So she has to tell
Debbie in particular. Yeah,
because I think I called it on the last episode. I said on the predictions episode, which which comes out Wednesdays.
Right. Best case scenario Wednesdays.
Best
Maybe
case
a little
scenario
bit
Wednesdays,
later.
maybe Wednesday afternoon. I don't
Yeah.
know. But on Wednesday, I said that I knew she was gonna have kids, but Colchi definitely knew about it. Debbie didn't know about it.
Debbie didn't.
So
Debbie
then they
was
broke
left
it down
out.
to her. They broke the news to her.
Right. They sat outside when Debbie was grilling. Debbie does it all. She cooks, she drives, she grills.
She's a perfect woman.
I know. And she wears those fun button-downs. Anyway, so they all sit down over hamburgers, and they break it to Debbie, and Debbie was pretty broken up.
Yeah.
So Larissa said she has 2 children, a boy and a girl. The girl lives with Larissa's father, the little girl's grandfather. The boy lives with Larissa's ex. I don't know if they're related or if they're from 2 separate fathers. Doesn't matter, but she has 2 children.
She has 2 children.
Yeah. And
which
Debbie
I
was
think you
pretty
can
upset.
tell. I think you can tell from like the beginning. Since she started, like,
you mean from
appearing
her
on,
body,
like
or
from her body.
Oh, okay.
Because there is like when women are pregnant after they give birth.
Yeah, tell us.
They
Miguel.
have
mansplain it.
Yes, they have a body, like they have a body type. Like I don't know, like their belly gets a little weird. It does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Tell us more.
because they had the big belly, they had a baby inside of them.
Right, which adjusts.
So,
but it can go down. I think all women are different in that way and how their body reacts
but
to
I don't
after
think
pregnancy.
I don't think she had the means to fix that.
I mean, like,
Now
exercise.
she did. Now she looks like a fucking supermodel.
Yeah, I think everyone's different. I think it's hard
But
to
now,
say.
before, like she looked weird
She
when
had
she
a little
walked around the
pooch.
apartment.
A little pooch.
And I was like, there's something sketchy about that. Like, you know?
Okay, I don't know.
So,
But maybe you mean we don't know how old the son is.
No, we don't.
I assume he's little because the girl she showed a picture of her daughter who looked about 5. I don't know. I'm bad
She
at
looked a
guessing.
little
that.
older.
You really? Okay.
I think so. Not
Yeah.
like
somewhere
7 or
between
8, but she was
4
definitely
and 6, let's say.
Yeah, it's something like that. Maybe we're just bad at it. We don't
know
know
kids.
kids at
yeah.
all. So
Yeah. So
But-
I don't know.
I mean, she could be 15 for all I know. I couldn't tell.
No, she's definitely between 4 and 6.
Okay.
But
cool.
yeah, so I don't know when she had the little boy.
Okay.
But anyway, I want to say, I know I'm like pro Debbie. I'm especially pro Debbie in this episode. I think Debbie handled it well. She freaked out a little bit when she was sitting down. Then she composed herself, went to go get a drink in the kitchen, came back, and asked some questions.
She did.
Yeah.
She handled it pretty well. Now, I'm thinking the whole thing, like, now I'm going back to, like, when she first came on to the 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah.
What would you call it? Episodes?
Their
Saga?
episodes, yeah.
Stories? I don't know. But when she started appearing on the show, okay, so now you got to take it back from there. All the way up until now. She had those 2 kids.
Right.
She had them. And she had all this, like, crazy episodes. You know, she got arrested all that time, like twice, I think.
Right.
She was, you know, she almost got deported, and now she's with Eriki, and she got the lip injections, she did the workout, she got the Instagrams.
This is her life
she did
story.
the YouTube. She did
she did YouTube,
everything. Yeah, she did everything.
This is also after the show. What we're referencing right here. We're
some of the
we're
stuff.
referencing some stuff from her online
Most people
account.
probably know already.
Yeah,
but
if you're a big fan.
right, but that's what we're doing this. But like, she's going through all of this stuff, all of this things, events, and then this whole time she had 2 kids that she never really mentioned, that she never really talked about, and that she never actually, like, not even on social media, Ashley acknowledged that she had kids.
Right.
She just didn't want to put him on the spot, which that's understandable, and that's a good mom thing to do.
Right. That's protective.
Larissa didn't even acknowledge them.
Right. She buried them.
And she, like, threw out her fit. She pretended that she was like just like a hot single lady that was just out there and just having fun. And she did all these things, making all this money from, like, even what is that thing called? Venmo? No, it's not Venmo. That's the other one. Cameo.
Oh, Cameo.
She's doing Cameo and everything. Like, she was making money out of all. She made 10 grand.
Yeah. Wow.
She could have used that money to bring her kids here.
She could have. Yeah.
But she never did. In every episode that we see
Maybe they
of
don't.
90 Day
You know
Fiance,
what? Let me add to that. In which I pulled out from watching this recent episode, she did say like, I want to have she was talking about her ultimate goal, and she wants to get a bigger house and have a space for each of them if they want to ever join her. So it doesn't seem like they actually want to live with her or be with her, but she wants to create that space if they actually do. So there's the kind of like, is the right word chasm?
I don't know. I don't see it. I mean, I'm talking from experience.
Okay.
Like, she just seems like the kind of person, that kind of mom that would be like, I want my kids. And I've seen this happen a million times with like people, friends, and like family and everything. And even myself, like when the mom brings you in and she has all these high expectations for you, and when you don't meet them, she will turn her back on her children.
Like she turned her back on a 4-year-old.
Like, yes,
that's her.
Yes,
okay.
I feel like
so
she will do the same thing. Bringing the kids here would be a big mistake. She doesn't seem to be mentally stable.
Right. Yeah, and I think I feel like she might have that self-awareness. Like, even if it's not very sharp, like I think that is part of the decision.
She said it herself on the episode. She said, my past was, it was bad, and it wasn't. I couldn't have my kids or something like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm paraphrasing. It was more broken than what I'm actually saying right now. But yeah, she said it. She basically there were problems, and I'm gonna go ahead and guess they were mental related,
relationship problems. Yeah.
So I can see why why she wouldn't want it. But I'm she's at least like you said, she's aware that she has that, and
Yeah.
But bringing them here, I don't think that would help.
Yeah,
I think she will just be into herself like she's been lately.
Right.
And like she's been the whole time, actually, the whole show.
Debbie would have to raise
herself.
them.
Exactly.
Yeah. Colty, I mean, we talked about this in our predictions episode, the previous one. I don't think Colty would ever be a good father. I'm sorry to say that about you, Colty, but I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think he would be a good father if it was his kid.
Or his cat.
Or if it was like Cookie Dookie, but I don't think he would be a very good parent to a child that is not his.
Yeah, and that has needs. Yeah,
right.
That I see what you're saying.
You know?
Totally.
So that's what I think about this whole situation. It didn't really rub me the right way. I actually was a little bit against Larissa.
Right.
Because again, I thought okay, she's been neglecting her kids and not talking about her kids and not doing not saying anything about her kids this whole time she's been here. And she's done like, she's done the jelly, she's done the scratchy to the facey.
Right. Yeah.
She's done the strippy club. She's with Ericy now.
Right.
And what about your kids?
Nothing about the kids.
What about the kids?
Yeah.
She was excited because she was getting lip injections.
The most important part of her life right now.
I knew a guy in Tennessee who was so worried about his kids, he wouldn't even eat sometimes.
Wow.
Because he was always like sending money to make sure that his kids were fine.
Really?
That he will pay his rent, he will pay like whatever his like basic needs were, and then the rest it was just towards his family.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of.
And this lady is getting lip injections.
Right, on someone else's dime.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Well, that's why she started playing blackjack.
Trash.
So she can save money.
Trash.
Yeah. I know. It's not great. So we're not feeling great about her this week.
No, absolutely not. I'm Team Debbie, and I'm leaning towards Team Colchi a little bit.
Really? I mean, yeah, he's in a mess right now, so he could use all the help he can get.
Yeah. Hope you're doing well, Colchi. Hang in there, buddy.
Good luck. And Debbie, man, the same thing goes out to Debbie as our thing with May. We will house you.
We will house you, Debbie.
Yeah, we'll adopt you.
We'll adopt Debbie and May.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We'll take them in.
Yeah, well, absolutely. You guys more than welcome to come in. I would love to have you. You know who I would not love to have?
Pepe.
Oh, gosh. Ugh, that guy. Pepe and Chantel. He's the worst. He really is.
So, the episode opens up. Pedro has ghosted Chantel.
Yeah.
That's what happened. He left for the Dominican, and he has not replied to any of Chantel's calls, texts, or video chats.
Nothing.
Yeah. And when Chantel goes and talks to her family because she's feeling like she needs support, she talks to her parents. The mama Chantel asks when he's coming back, and it was the most awkward way to phrase it. Like, if you have a parent like the mama Chantel, you can kind of like feel it, like, oh, that's what it is. It's like she's like forcefully, awkwardly asking, you know, when people like ask something nice but they like grit through their teeth.
Yeah.
Like, how are you feeling today? Like, you don't actually mean it, but you're just saying it. I feel like that's how she was talking. Yeah. And she just like was kind of in disbelief by all of Chantel's answers and trying to like positively enforce, like, Chantel, you are someone in school, you're struggling, like, you don't need this, basically, and you are smart enough to make a good decision about this. And Chantel is not delivering on her expectations.
Absolutely not. Yeah. She is definitely not. But mother Chantel, Chantel did give her some great advice,
right? Which
was change your bank account, call immigration,
right?
And if you, what was it? If you own something and you set it free.
Oh, right. Let it come
and
back.
And it comes back.
You. That old cliche.
Then it belongs to you.
Right.
I was like, isn't that like Libby's dad department?
Yeah, seriously. And also, if you call immigration about this, it's not going to come back to you. So 2 and 3 kind of are counterintuitive to each other.
Yeah, but it's Mother Chantel. Come on now.
Right.
It's Mother Chantel, baby.
Yeah.
I love her. She's so great in this episode.
And Papa Chantel says something fun, too.
Father Chantel.
Okay, where are we going with that over
But if you want to call it Papa Chantel, then that's fine.
I mean, That's fine. That's fine. That's one of their famous quotes. Another one is, he goes, what the H?
Yeah, well,
that's an oldie but goodie.
Because he, I don't remember exactly what he said, she said, and he goes, oh, well, you know, if he doesn't want you to go there and you want to show up, then what the H?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Father Chantel.
I know. He also thinks that if she goes down to the DR, which is a possibility for Chantel should have security with her.
He should have security.
What? I don't know.
I agree with him. If I had a daughter and she was... I think
he's trying to scare her into not going.
You think he's trying to scare her into not going because... he and Mother Chantel want to go?
Maybe. Could be.
With Shocky?
Yeah.
Like Shocky's an army of Shockies?
I don't know who's going, but Shocky's definitely going.
You think Shocky's definitely going, right?
I think Shocky might be already there.
I think Shocky... Yes, you're right. I think Shocky already went there.
Yeah.
And then Mother Chantel's going to show up. And then she's going to be like, where is Shocky? And they're going to present it to him. Like it's like a wand. Ooh. Like in Harry Potter. Like they're just going to open it up and present it to her.
Wow.
Yes.
Magic.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Shocky's incredible.
Absolutely. I love Shocky. He's one of my favorite characters.
Let's see.
What was I going to say? Oh my God, I forgot.
Well, do you want to move on to Pedro?
Pedro, yes. Let's move on to him.
Pedro is known as Primo, is home. They're like, Primo's back! And they're very excited to have him back.
Babe, that means cousin.
It means cousin?
Yeah.
No, but it's just his friends calling him that. I thought it was like Big Shot.
No. They said he's my buddy. He's my cousin.
This is my Spanish education. I don't speak Spanish. I should speak Spanish.
They're cousins.
Okay.
The guy and he's
they're cousins?
Yeah, it's his older cousin.
Oh, I thought Primo meant something so many different.
No.
Something totally different. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, Primo's back. He is, you know what? So they all get together, for like a nighttime party, and one of the cousin, one of the friends is shocked by his story that he's ghosted on Chantel. They start judging him a little bit for that.
Yeah, they start giving him a little bit of shit, but he handled pretty alright, but then he did make a mistake, and that was that he let them take the ring off his finger.
Right, and make him put it in a glass of liquor and drink his problems.
Yeah.
That logic doesn't make sense. And the problems are just still in you.
Right, it's like you drink your own problems.
Yeah.
I think that was a good idea, Pepe.
Right.
I think that was a good idea at all.
Fun quote. And then Karaima comes into the picture.
Oh, Karaima.
Karaima, yeah. So she's there. They have a history of flirtation between each other. They might like each other. And they do some dancing.
They do.
Yeah, which
They
we
do
talked
dance.
about in our predictions episode.
Yes.
And you thought it was cultural. I thought it was sleazy.
Yes.
I still think it's sleazy.
Well, after we watched this episode, I was like, all right, he's a little bit of a scumbag.
Yeah. He made a
because
mistake.
there's this like he went a little overboard.
And he's leading Karaima on too, because then we cut to Karaima, and she gives like a little interview, and she's got all of these opinions about who Pedro should be with, and they're pretty much pointing to her.
Basically saying yes, he needs a Dominican woman that's gonna understand him, it's gonna love him, and it's gonna basically be his slave and cook for him and clean for him and just be a mom, really, more than a slave. And that's when I was like, I don't know about that. I think he's way better off with Chantel. But then again, that'd probably be the best thing to do for
to
Chantel.
Be with someone like Karaima.
For him, just to be with anybody but Chantel.
Right.
Team Chantel,
he's
baby.
Chantel's life.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah.
He's dragging her down.
Yeah.
Kind of like how I'm dragging you down.
You're not dragging me
down. I'm dragging you down.
Oh, we're having a lot of fun.
When?
What's the big deal right now?
What?
I mean, you consider this work. I consider this fun.
This is work. I'm working right now.
Yeah, sure. Where's the money, baby?
I am working hours.
Where if working is being paid.
I'm working right now, and I am putting money together to go to Dominican Republic and dance
right,
like Pepe.
Have fun. I don't want to go. That looks weird.
Yeah, I don't want you to go, actually.
I know.
I don't want you to go at all.
Oh, man. I just walked myself right into this one. 90 Day Fiance, call us. We could be interesting subjects for you.
We could. No, it's just, you know what I was thinking? Like, I've gone to Mexico plenty of times without you, and
like once. I mean, no, twice. You're right.
I think I've gone more than twice, maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
Gone to my dad a couple times. I've gone by myself a couple times.
And with friends.
And like I always go out, hang out, drink with friends. Nothing really gets out of hand.
And I don't care because I'm busy.
Well, most of the times, like I do make time to call you, and I called you.
That's true.
Or I'll text you or say something, or you know, like we're always in contact.
Yeah, it's true because we like each other.
Then again, we're not married, and you're not in charge of me for the next 10 years.
Right.
So
that is easier on our lives.
That is a lot easier.
Yeah.
But I feel like there should be trust, but they don't have it. I don't think they have trust.
No. It started out poorly.
Yeah. And again, I'm going to keep beating this. I'm going to keep, banging on the same drum.
But yeah, that's a good phrase.
He needs to learn English.
I know.
He needs to learn English because they need to learn how to communicate. Look.
Yeah. How is he gonna
what's
explain
the girl?
this?
Who's the girl that said, "I am United States"?
Oh, Kiralam from the first season.
Her and the what was her guy?
I forget his name.
Okay,
he's kind of not memorable.
Well,
the Mormon guy.
Yeah. Yes. She learned how to speak really good English.
Beautiful English.
Yes,
yeah.
She speaks very well.
Right.
And she communicates very well with her husband. Also,
yeah, they're very
you could tell
people.
that she was in love with him too.
I know. Yeah, they are really, really in love.
Another case is, and I don't want to get ahead of us because I know you might want to talk a little more about Pedro and Chantel, but
I'm good.
Okay, well, Ross and Pao are the same way.
Yeah, that's a good example. And you know what? Their relationship was actually based on English because Pao saw Russ at a party and was like, "You're American. Can I practice my English with you?" That was how she started talking to him.
And now she speaks the best English out of all of the husbands and wives.
She's been the
husbands
one,
and wives.
Yeah, she's been the one to work the longest as well.
Yes.
She models.
Yeah.
How was she able to work long? I mean, she's from season 1 too, I believe. So, I mean,
and
they've been together 5 years, so I guess that makes sense. Like, she's been able to work at least 3 of those years or 4. So, yeah. I mean, maybe it just takes time.
Yeah. Well, all I'm saying is you got to learn it. You got to learn the language, and you got to communicate.
I need to learn Spanish.
Yes. No, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
I can't
Primo.
talk to your family.
Don't worry about it, Primo.
Don't call me your cousin, then that's weird.
My male cousin,
unless it means big shot, because then you're right.
All right, big shot.
Ashley and Jay? Or you want to talk about Russ and Pao? Ashley and Jay's quick.
Let's go with Ashley and Jay because
This is just like exactly what we're all expecting.
I have the same amount of notes. Okay, I took notes on Ashley and Jay.
Yeah.
And I have the same amount of notes that I had for Libby and Andre for this episode.
Because they're not on there?
Because there was nothing.
Yeah.
It was basically like, I want to behave like a bigger child than you. It's like, oh, I don't know if you should. You're 31. He's 20.
She goes to New York City with her girls, as we remember, and she basically agrees that she's punishing Jay. And she says, sit your ass at home and think about what you did. That's how she described it to the audience.
She did.
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't know how to feel about her. Like, she's a great mom. I'll tell you that much. I think she's a great mom.
I don't know anything about her momness.
I think the fact that she just tries to keep the kids away from the show and does the show.
That's
and,
safe.
That
could also be her, the children's father saying, I'm not signing any waivers or anything. So that could also be in place of her.
No, I think it's,
you think it's
up
her?
to her.
Okay.
And I think she decided
just
to be
being
like,
devil's advocate. Don't come at me, Ashley.
Yeah, don't come at us. We're like Jay. So no, I'm just kidding. I don't know. We think they're boring now. We think they're boring. They're not. They're not that great.
Stuck in their own
They're the same
issue.
thing.
Yeah.
It's like, listen, if I want to see two teenagers fight, there's a high school down the street. I can just stand there and watch a breakup happening.
Exactly, all the time.
Which also would be weird. I'm not gonna stand in a high school, but you get what I'm saying.
But very predictably, their trip to New York includes a trip to Times Square, where they look at all the sights in Times Square, which is like adult Disneyland, and then they go to Coyote Ugly, which I think is predictable because they're female bartenders. At least she is.
Yeah.
I don't know what Brandy does. I just assume they all know each other from that network.
Brandy is just a fucking baller.
Yeah.
That's all Brandy does. She just balls all day and all night.
I learned a lot of dance moves from Brandy.
Brandy is the best dancer.
Because she got up on the bar.
Yes, you did.
Did you ever see that movie, Coyote Ugly? Do you
know
what it is?
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah. So Ashley's playing Jay really hard at this moment. They have one, short conversation or FaceTime, where Jay ends up hanging up on her. And that's the only memorable part.
Yeah.
How's the store going, Nicole?
Oh, that's the wrong one.
That's the wrong one.
We're going to play a clip for you momentarily.
Yeah, no, that was my fault.
He has to find the right one.
I keep loving that one. I keep listening to that. Here it is.
I called Jay. He was pissed, talking about my ex, but definitely having fun and not really concerned about his feelings right now. I'm not letting that interfere with my night because I'm just doing me.
She's just doing her.
She's just doing her.
So
See, this is another example of, hey, you're the adult.
Right.
This is it's up to you to take the high road. You're not his age. You can't attack the situation by saying, I'm just going to do what you did, but I'm going to do it 2 times bigger and 2 times worse.
Right.
Like, you're 31 or 32.
Right.
He's 20.
Right. That's so young. And
he's not supposed to do that, but he's going to do that because he's young.
Yeah.
You're already there. You're 31. You've already been there. You've done that. Now it's time for you to be like, oh, shit. Yeah, I've done that. I did it.
Right. I recognize it.
I get it. All right.
Maybe
let's
help
move
him
on.
out of it.
Now, I will say this, too. Not defending Ashley completely, but she had been cheated on before.
Right. Multiple times.
So I get why she's a little bit, not trusting Jay completely. But at the same time, it's like, you're 31.
Right.
Sorry, I keep saying the same thing, but it's like, it's like, that's literally what it is.
I know. Yeah, it's a bit disappointing to see this because we can all, it's like watching a glass fall off of a counter when it's on the edge of the counter. It's like we can all see that's a horrible idea and we can all fix it. Just fix it, move it over an inch. Basically do that for your relationship, Ashley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. Has there been any times that you felt like that? Like I've done something and you feel like you have to do it
Do what?
Like anything.
Uh-huh.
Like if I don't take out the trash,
Uh-huh.
will you like leave the trash and the recycling in just so I can clean it up? Do you know anything petty like that?
Yeah, I do. I definitely do. I'm just trying to think of some good examples because there's like a lot.
What do you mean there's a lot? There shouldn't be
I mean,
a lot.
there's not like that much, but like with the I did something kind of recently that you know what? I did it and then I went back and like self-corrected because I was like, that's too much of an asshole thing. Like you left something that was like valuable outside or something like that. And I was like, I'm just going to leave that there because he should learn his lesson. And then I was like, I can't do that. Like I care about you. I guess. Why? What were you thinking?
Oh, I was going to say, because like sometimes you leave trash in the sink.
Oh, we're at this again.
So,
I don't leave it in the sink.
So sometimes
it's like
I'll
eggshells.
just throw like
it's not trash.
like
it's
a wrapper
eggshells.
or something, like, and I'll put it on the sink.
Uh-huh.
Just to be like, oh look, I can do that too.
Are you explaining also why you put trash on top of the trash instead of in the trash? It's just a simple flip top, and you put it on top of the trash instead of in the trash. That one I don't understand, but I have to fix that all the time. I know it's easier for you. I hope you enjoy your easy, luxurious lifestyle where people pick up after you.
Maybe I need a, what's her name? Karinchia?
Oh, a Karaima?
Karaima. Maybe I need a Karaima.
Yeah, go get one. Actually, we could probably both use her. Invite her over.
Okay. I want to bring her over just to clean.
Yeah.
And we can both
nice.
dance with her.
I would love a wife.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, I think we should move on to Pow and Russ and then finish up on
strong.
Who.
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber.
So Pow and Russ finally presents his dilemma to Pow, which he's
3 episodes later.
I know, it really built
dumb.
up. So basically, he has a job offer on the table in Oklahoma, and he's asking Pow to move. And he's been playing chess with this. He's been like moving his mom into the right place, like influencing her so that he can use his mom to influence Pow.
That's a pawn.
And yeah, exactly. Chess reference. He brought her to Oklahoma so they could create a better memory and like kind of like, redo the bad memories that they've had before with the baby shower, which blew up in his face. Yeah. And I don't know, like other things, she went to go get nails with her nails done with her only friend. So he's been doing the bare minimum chess game to bring this up. And Pow feels blindsided.
Yeah. But she is not going. She said she wasn't going.
Yeah, she doesn't like it.
And she's like, nope, we're not doing that.
She brings up a really good point to me where she says it's her responsibility and she wants to bring the baby up in a good environment. And Oklahoma, to her, did not prove itself to be a good environment. That is a sound decision making to me.
She does. She does say that. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad she said it. Yeah. I'm glad she said it. She doesn't belong there. She moved from Colombia to the United States. And then she decided to move to Miami, which I think is like the perfect medium for both of them. Right. Because now she's saying, hey, I don't have my family. Mm-hmm. You don't have your family. Right. All we have is each other. Mm-hmm. Like, why are you trying to be a baby and run back to your family just because we might make more money?
Exactly. And she makes another good point. She says she doesn't want to be rich in a city she doesn't want to live in.
And that's true. Mm-hmm. That's good. That's a really good...
She wants to be in Miami with people who are like her.
Yeah. And I totally get it.
Yeah. I think it makes a lot more sense.
I totally get it.
No one cares about Russ. But then... on the other side, I take that back because I did feel for him when he was saying that Russ has sacrificed a lot for Pow. He's moved to the city she wants to move to. He's taken another job outside of his desired field to be able to, support them in some way. So, I mean, I felt for him in that moment because that is a sacrifice.
Yeah, well, I will match that sacrifice with... She moved away from her family. Right. She moved away from her friends.
So they're both equal.
So it literally, like, Miami's like the place for them to be.
I wish Russ would see that.
I wish he could too.
Russ, call us. We'll talk to you more.
Yeah, we'll talk to you more, man. Is there? It's the happy medium right there. That's where you both need to be.
We're not even Team Russ or Team Pow. We're just Team Logic. Like, it just makes sense.
Yeah. Which I like Pow.
Me too.
I like Russ too. I like their baby and everything. I like everybody there.
Yeah.
There's no anybody.
Yeah.
And I love their mom because she has the same haircut.
Patty?
That's loyalty right there.
Oh, I don't like Patty. But yeah, the
love
haircut is
Patty.
loyalty. She's literally had the same look for 5 years.
And that is fine. That is fine.
Yeah.
I love her very much. Patty,
Yeah, they're cool guys.
we love you. Pow, Russ, we love you.
Right. I think the thing is with Russ, though, it just takes him like a beat longer than everyone else to get on board. Like, I think he's just like a little, and I think that about you too sometimes. Like, it just takes you like a little bit longer to like understand, to see the value in things, you know. So maybe it's a male trait.
Maybe. Cool male.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I just wish you would get better hair like Russ did.
I have good hair. I have great hair.
It's so bad. It's like a mullet right now.
I love my mullet.
It's a mullet that flips up in the back, if you can
It's
imagine
awesome.
that, because your hair has
so
texture.
Cool.
Like, you look like Sonic the Hedgehog. Fucking idiot. I'm just letting all my feelings out. You want to talk about Nicole and Azan?
Who?
Nicole and Azan.
Who? Oh, this two. Mm.
Dumb and Dumber. Do you
Yeah.
recognize them as that?
Yeah. What is that movie where? No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna say something. No, I'm not gonna say it.
Okay. So we get to know Stepdad Joe a little bit more.
Oh,
He is fun.
He's
He
the
is
best.
fun guy.
I think he represents, like, I think the entire, like, 90 Day Fiance community got together and we want one character. Give us one character, TLC. One character
who we can identify
that
with.
has logic in him, that
Yeah.
can challenge her and just corner her to see how she reacts. Like, somebody that call out all of her bullshit, call out her bluff,
Yeah.
just to see what she does.
Like, I love Robba Lee.
And TLC gave
Yeah,
us
TLC
Joe.
did. I was going to say, I love Robba Lee, but, like, they have too strong of a dynamic, a mother-daughter dynamic for it to be effective. We needed Joe to
We
come
needed
in
Joe.
here, ask the hard questions, and brace himself for the tough answers.
Well, you know what? I kind of had the same thing because, like, my dad and I we would talk. But then my mom, she would walk in and she'd be like, well, how are you going to do this? How are you going to do that? And I'd be like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, your mom is
But then
voice
again, I
of
was like
reason.
16 when I was, being an idiot.
Right.
And she'd be like,
Right,
well, how
right,
are you
right.
going to, like, move out? Like, I'll be like, I talk to my dad, I'd be like, yeah, I think I'm going to move out. Like, I'm 16 years old and my dad's like, yeah, man, like, you have to move out. If you have to move out, you move out. My mom was like, well, how are you going to move out? What money? Do you have a job? And I'm just like, oh yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I'm an
Thank
idiot.
God for Kelly Perez.
Yeah,
She gets it.
And I feel like Nicole's the same way, but she's 10 years older than when I was.
With more
And
responsibilities.
she's a kid. She's
Yeah.
such an idiot.
Such an idiot.
But Joe came through.
Yeah,
Joe
Joe.
came
We
through.
love
I'm sorry
Joe.
for
So
yelling into
we're
the
gonna talk
microphone.
a
I'm
little-
excited.
I know.
I'm excited. And
Let's focus more on Joe.
okay, we love Joe.
Yeah.
We wanted Joe. We needed Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I keep talking about Joe, so I'm just going to play this clip that I was so excited to get. So here it is.
So you're gonna go off over to Grenada with Vaz and
When?
I've been planning this for a while. Did you forget, Joe?
I know, right?
No one ever tells me anything. All I heard is I hear Grenada, and I hear Korea, I hear this, and I hear that. Why are you wasting money going to Grenada?
Fuck yeah, Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
Oh, that is so. Oh my god.
I know.
It's like that's like when you watch like a boxing match and the other boxer, like one of the boxers, is like staggering,
Yeah.
and one boxer just hits him like with like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 combo.
I don't get the reference, but okay.
Well, it's just like basically just like nonstop punching him, and the other boxer is like, "Rah," and you can
Yeah,
like
brain
almost,
dead.
and you can just almost see him like. Well, in this case, you can almost see Nicole just kind of like go, like she had no response to it because Joe just came at her hard.
Yeah.
And she was just like, Joe.
I know.
Oh my God, so sorry.
It's so funny.
This is the best. keep going because
Okay.
I
All
really
right.
love this.
Keep it up.
Well, I mean, we want to go to another country that isn't Morocco and just see, how things are there.
Is that the only reason?
And vacation,
Vacation.
which is always a good reason for me.
Jeez, I thought you'd been on vacation ever since you got back from Morocco.
Boom! Oh my God, Joe, at it again.
Joe, this is so funny. And the faces that she makes is like, and then she does the lower lip out, like
Yeah, the quivering.
yeah,
kinda
like it
thing,
sticks
like
out.
sad face.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh my God.
Joe's such a beast.
He brings up a good point.
He
It does
does.
seem like she's been on vacation ever since she got back to Morocco.
She does.
She went for one job showing or one job interview.
and she didn't bring her
bring
resume.
Yeah, no resume.
No resume, Nicole. Come on,
Yeah,
get it together.
It's like her mind was still on vacation.
yes. Do you notice that May had like either dirt or writing or like a pen or a Sharpie she like wrote on herself all over her arms?
Was it coherent writing? Because she's not
I don't
in
think
kindergarten
I don't think it was
yet.
writing. It was like
Oh.
Egyptian writing, like old school, like
hieroglyphics?
yes.
Oh. Huh. No, I didn't.
Maybe she is too smart for.
Maybe. Yeah, Rob Elise says
not
she
be-
is a smart
not
little
be-
girl.
yeah,
Yeah,
to not be
she doesn't
involved
want
in-
her to fall through the cracks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because what's her name? Nicole isn't even really. She doesn't have a solid plan about enrolling May in kindergarten.
She doesn't.
Which
She doesn't
is
at all.
standard. People usually look forward to that because then they have to stop paying for childcare and they get to save $2,000 every month or whatever
Yeah.
it costs in Florida. I don't know.
It's got to be like $200 or something like that.
Maybe. Yeah.
We love you, Florida.
Right.
You guys are diehard listeners.
Maybe the petting zoo that they went to in that bonus episode was
That
the
was
kindergarten.
so cute.
I don't know. Yeah, it was cute. Where the goat kind of
Yeah.
pushes into her.
When I saw that they were going to the petting zoo and like I saw Nicole talking about it, I was like, bitch, you're going to the petting zoo because you want to go to the petting zoo.
Right, yeah.
Like, May doesn't want to go there. You want to go there.
May wants learning opportunities.
Yes, she wants to go to school. So we're going to the petting zoo.
Yeah.
Oh, shut
I
up,
don't know.
Nicole. Should we keep
But-
up with this or should we move
Let
on
me
to something
just
else?
see.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah. Is there more?
Oh, there is
okay,
more,
let's keep
baby. I
going
got
with
the whole
the
scene.
clips. Yeah.
Okay. So this is Joe in the kitchen
Mm-hmm.
talking with Dumb.
Great.
Dumb and Dumber, remember?
I don't know about her meeting Aslan in Grenada. I don't think he really cares for her. I think he's been stringing her along the whole time. That she's sending him money continuously. I think it's going to fall apart in the end, but hey, I just hope she doesn't come back pregnant.
That's all he wants.
Yeah.
That's
That's
all
all I want.
my boy Joe wants.
I do too.
Me too. Because that would be a shame if she comes back pregnant. Because now Joe's going to have to take care of that baby too, which is something you brought up.
Right.
Because I think you mentioned that
What did I say?
Joe feels like Joe pays for like the big things of
He looks like the heavy.
he looks like the guy that comes in and
Yeah.
pays for like her like May's doctor visits and like dentist visits maybe.
Yeah, he had a nice house. I don't
Yeah.
know if it's Rob Lee's house as well. I mean, they live together, obviously. We don't know who pays for it, but yeah, he looks like he's kind of like the
The guy that-
settled
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, I mean, we're all with Joe in this one, right?
that's true.
Like there's absolutely nothing that he said that it wasn't dead on. It was literally like everything he said, just nailed it.
I agree with
That is
everything.
exactly how we all feel.
Vote for Joe.
Vote for Joe.
Is there more?
Yeah. You want a little one or a big one?
I don't know.
All right, let's do a little one.
Surprise me.
After Grenada, going to go directly to Morocco from there?
No, I won't go straight to Morocco. I'll come back here. Probably for like a month, maybe a little bit longer. And then I'm probably going to travel back to Morocco.
And you think you're going to get married over there? You still think you're going to do that?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Probably a small
Probably.
Probably, Nicole. Probably.
Oh my God, she doesn't even know.
She doesn't know.
No plan.
No plans at all.
It's a disaster.
It is. This is sad.
Mm-hmm.
This is very sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just sounds like a big mess that Joe's gonna have to clean up.
Exactly. I think
mentioned
that's what he's
before.
seeing it as.
Yeah.
And he's putting up with it because he's married to the
Probably.
mom. Yeah. I can totally see that. Yeah.
I hope her 2 other children don't give her this much trouble.
I
You know,
mean,
I hope Nicole is the only one who gets
she's
rubbly
the only
trouble.
one. And the
Yeah.
one thing everybody's been saying lately, and I know because I'm part of several groups, everybody's like, why can't the grandparents just get custody of May?
Right. I know.
Like, I mean, you don't have to get like child services involved. All she has to do is be like, I'm not responsible, like mentally responsible
Right.
to have a child. I am myself a child.
Right. Like Larissa.
Exactly.
Just like Larissa. At least Larissa has the fortitude to say,
Right.
this is not for me.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, they're more similar than we realize.
Maybe Nicole can go to Morocco by herself,
Mm-hmm.
get together with Azan,
Yeah.
settle with him, and then if she feels like it's a place fit for May,
Mm-hmm.
then bring her over.
Yeah, instead of uprooting her month to month
Right.
from Granada to Morocco, back to Florida, and all over again in this triangle of travel.
Yep.
Nicole, take that advice. That's good advice.
Very good advice.
Yeah.
Joe's full of great advice.
Right.
We are too.
You put her on the bus for kindergarten.
Yes.
Get her back at 3.
The guy that drives the bus probably has better advice
Yep.
than anything you'll ever do.
Think to yourself. Yeah.
There's a guy that we saw today outside of Target
Oh,
who
yeah.
was talking to himself. That guy has better advice for you.
Yes.
So you can probably listen to him.
Mhm.
The other day we had a bird
Right.
on our sill, on the
Yep,
windowsill.
a sick bird.
It was sick. That bird could probably give you some advice too.
It was shitting itself, but it could give you better
It could
advice
totally
about
give
life.
you better advice.
Mhm.
Yes, to better up your life.
Yeah.
Girl, get it together. You know, we're all rooting for all these people, but Jesus Christ, she makes it hard.
She does. It's really hard to watch. It does make me a little bit sad.
It
I will
does,
say
doesn't
that.
it?
It's sad. Yeah, it's like it's gone past the point of like, she's so crazy, it's funny. Now it's just sad.
Now it's like, oh man,
Yeah.
Jesus.
You know what? We shouldn't just blame her. We should also blame Azan. Azan can
For
be
doing
like,
what? He's literally done nothing the entire show.
he should move on to someone else. Someone who can
Oh,
give her
right.
$12,000.
Oh, I'm sure he's already did. He already did.
Yeah, but like just drop her. Like realize this is not going to be beneficial to him. Like this is a poor investment, Azan. Your money's not going to go up with her.
Right.
Go get someone else. Get an older lady who you can make happy,
Right.
who doesn't care, and maybe her children can, manage the money.
What?
So you
right,
won't
right.
get all of it.
Get you one that can take you out of Morocco
Mm-hmm.
and into South Korea.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, Azan.
We have advice for everyone.
We do. Yeah. We don't have advice for
We're
each
not
other.
even charging.
We're not even charging.
is
Yeah, you're
nice.
right. Do we have any advice for each other?
Oh, each other. I don't know. You help more.
You should do the dishes more.
No, we got a
And you should
dishwasher,
clean.
so we'd stop yelling about that.
And you should clean more.
No, you should clean more. This is all
And
your
you should
stuff.
stop playing video games because it's making me sick.
You're just giving advice to yourself.
No, I'm not.
I don't play video games.
You should stop playing video games. You're denying you're playing video games. You're a denier.
Wow, this is taking a real twist.
Wait, listen. Everybody gets advice.
Uh-huh.
Everybody gets advice on this podcast.
Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna keep that one.
All right. Let's finish up this up. It's like only 20 seconds, and then we'll move on.
All right, stay with us, people.
There is an urgency for them to get married in Morocco so that they can give May a little more stability in the consistency a child May's age needs instead of, this back and forth, back and forth. May has to be enrolled in kindergarten. In a few months, they have to get this all ironed out, like, right away.
Which is something that we just said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That is something we just said.
it's true.
She needs a stable home.
Robily gets it.
Yeah. When I lived in Mexico, I used to bounce from house to house.
Right,
I used to
yeah.
live with my grandmother. I used to live with my mom. I used to live with my uncles. Then back to my grandmother. Then back to my uncles. Then back to my mom. Back to my other grandmother. Then to my uncle. I was just bouncing all over the place.
And what effect did that have on you?
Well, now I like traveling. I enjoy traveling. And I adapt very quick.
Good job to scratch the surface on that one.
And I adapt very quick to any situation in any place that I go to.
Yeah. You can even make like a door laugh.
I can make anything. Yeah. I mean, but obviously it also messed me up because I didn't know what it was like to have a stable home.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what it was like to have a family.
Right.
I didn't know what it was like to have a sense of, let's just say like parents. Like I didn't have parents basically. I mean, I just grew up with uncles and grandmas and everybody. So once I got here,
when you were 12,
when I was 12 years old,
mm-hmm.
my mom, my
your stepmom,
stepmom, who is my mom basically, she one of the things she said to me, she goes, now you don't know anybody here, so now you can't move around. Like this is said, you're gonna have to learn how to have a family.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, fuck.
Yeah,
you're
that's
right.
Perspective shifting.
Yeah, but then I turned 18 and left the house.
Yeah, so it was only 6 years. But you are very close to them, so I think that had a great effect on you. They're very
I love them
important
very much.
Yeah.
I love them very, very much. Definitely no. They're the best. They're the best.
Mm-hmm.
But all right. So should we continue with the clips, or do you want to move on, finish the podcast, wrap it up? What do you want to do?
Well, I think there's one final clip, right? Did you want to end on that?
It's a couple minutes. It's 2 minutes.
Okay.
Well, less than 2 minutes.
All right.
I think we got
time.
time. Yeah, we have time. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay, here it is. This is the continuation of that scene
Mm-hmm.
where Joe's talking to Nicole and just basically saying, Nicole, you're an idiot. Wake up.
Mm.
And everything you do, say, makes no sense.
Right.
And the mom's just sitting there going,
yeah, thanks, Joe. Thanks for being my backup.
She's basically saying that with a smile on her face. Is like, yeah, thanks, Joe. Like, just giving her like a thumbs up, like giving Joe a thumbs up, like, yeah. So this is the continuation.
She needs the help. The dad with the weird beard dad is no help to her.
Yeah, his only advice is like, you didn't get married or whatever, huh?
Right.
Right?
And sure.
Yeah.
I'll be your co-signer. Well, it's his thing. Like, what is that?
I don't know. Maybe the producers told him, like, can you just say that? They probably had him say it like 7 times. Mm-hmm. And he was like, yeah, sure. I'll be your co-signer. And then looked into the camera and just winked. They're like, no, no, don't wink. Can you just say it to her? Uh-huh. And then he did it again. But then he like didn't wink, but he just gave a thumbs up to the camera. And they're like, no, can you not? God damn it. No, don't look at the camera. And then he had to like redo it until he got it.
Okay, wait 1 minute. I really wish we had that bomb button that you have on your other podcast, Joke Junkies, because that was a bomb.
That was not a bomb. Just telling you,
it was a little bit of a bomb.
You're the worst. All right. So, anyways, this is a clip continuation of the kitchen scene between Nicole.
Powerful stuff.
What's her name?
What?
The mom.
Ravelli.
And
Ravelli. No, Rob-a-lee.
Raballi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Rob, like like Lauren's husband, Rob.
How about Nicole's mom?
Okay, fine.
And Nicole's stepdad, Joe. The man, the legend, Joe. Mm-hmm. All right, here it is.
Real soon, where is going to be time for her to start school?
Yeah.
What are your plans?
That's something I'm still thinking about and trying to figure out how to like get done.
You don't know?
We are still talking about having her in the school. Like there are American, like not American, but foreigner schools.
It's literally called the American school.
Money. So what's the plan for that? I mean, do you guys have an idea of how you're going to pay for it?
Yes.
You have to go to kindergarten. She is way too smart to let her slip through the cracks.
Mm-hmm. No. I think I should talk to Aslan and see what would be best.
I would think that you had already talked to Aslan about this.
You think you'll have a conversation with him tonight?
Yeah, I'll probably call him later on. Last 2 nights he's been really tired, so we haven't talked the last 2 nights.
Really tired? What's he doing?
Is he working?
Not right now.
Really? How's the store going, Nicole?
Any business?
I love that. That's my favorite
It's the
clip of all
best.
time.
What does Azan know about school and kindergarten for May? What does he know? He knows
doesn't even know
nothing.
her birthday.
I know, it's true. Oh, and B, what is he tired from? Makes no sense.
Maybe from calling girls to tell him that he wants to kiss them.
Right, and take their money
Yeah.
for his fake beauty shop. Do you think he made up the beauty shop, or do you think Nicole made up the beauty shop?
I think we're going to have to give Annie credit for this one. Because Annie, obviously, from
Right,
90
of
Day
Annie and
Fiancé,
David.
Annie and David, because she's the one that said that, and you cut this, that she said that maybe they used the $6,000 for the beauty shop to pay Azan's
Aunt Wafa.
Aunt Wafa, yeah. Because it was exactly $6,000.
Exactly, yeah. So they probably just filled that cavity that was in Wafa's bank account. You know?
Right. But like now they have it, now Nicole, owes the money to her mom.
Yeah.
She wrote on her Instagram one day, she goes, by the way, no money, no store equals no money, twist plot or something like that.
Right. Plot twist.
Plot twist, whatever.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, okay, but you're still dumb, so I don't know what to say.
Yeah, this is awkward.
This is
How
very,
does
it's getting
someone
very
lose
awkward.
$6,000?
I'll tell you how. You get a boyfriend from Morocco.
Yep.
That's how
the
you
way.
lose $6,000.
Let that be a lesson to us all.
Yeah. All right, so let's finish up. Let's finish up strong.
Yeah, we talked about everyone.
Right, we have 30 more seconds.
Wait, did we see Libby and the other one?
No, because they spent the entire last episode 4, just on them, like mostly them.
Right. But when there's a meme out there, let me just see who did this meme because it was so funny. But remember when he says, "Stop terrorizing me with your pregnancy"?
Oh, that was a preview
Is
for
that
next
preview?
week.
Okay, I got myself confused.
But I believe either one of our favorite meme accounts,
Oh my
More
god, they're the
Biggie,
best.
or 90
It was
Day
90
Ho.
Day Ho.
It was 90 Day Ho.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have the best memes for
So
if you want
funny.
like some of the best memes, 90 Day Fiancé memes. I would say 90 Day Ho, More Biggie 2, 90 Day Fiancé, Savage Edition. It's on Facebook. I mean, on Instagram, or 90 Day Fiancé Savage Edition 2. They have the best memes ever.
90 Day Fiancé news as well.
Yes, 90 Day Fiancé's news for all of your news about 90 Day Fiancé.
Oh my god, it's
Check
so
them
good.
out on Instagram.
We love them.
We love them. And can I finish this
Yeah,
clip?
Go ahead.
I am
Go
so
ahead.
excited about this. This is like my best. This is the best scene in like the entire 90 Day Fiancé history.
Wow.
This is my favorite scene. Like I can't even tell you how excited I am about this scene. This
We're
scene is
sharing
like
this
the
with
best.
you because we love you all.
I'm so thankful to TLC for like having that scene happen. Like, oh, it was just such a slap in our face.
Real soon, where it
Okay, hold on, sorry.
never got married because they decided that they were going to start a business with all the money for the wedding instead of, getting married, but Nicole doesn't talk about it. So basically everything Nicole had saved up is going to all be in the
That's
shop.
a flashback.
I'd like to see that it's for real.
Mom, there is a shop. It is happening.
Where's the pictures? I don't know what happened to the money. It's just gone.
Oh,
Heartbreaking.
gosh.
That is heartbreaking.
That is such a shitty thing to do.
And that's from a previous clip
Yes.
from like before present day.
yes,
Or present
yes.
episode,
Yeah,
if you will.
they stole money. Well, they took money
Yeah.
to.
Do you think it's
make
Rob Lee's
believe-
money? That's what I'm unclear about. Where did
I think
Nicole
it's
save
Joe's.
$6,000? What Joe's money? Yeah.
I think it's Joe's, to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
I mean, I have a full-time job that's well paid, and I have trouble saving $6,000. That took me a year.
Yeah.
So I don't know how someone making minimum wage in Florida that has like a lower amount that you make per hour.
Lower
would-
income.
How they would be able to do that with a child who basically they eat money. Children eat money.
I'm telling you, it's Joe, because
It must
even
be
now
Joe.
she's like, "Oh, I'm saving money from from what?
Yeah, that's a good
Like
question.
every episode, you make like $5,000.
Yeah. I think
All right,
too.
that you don't
Right,
get
that
until
too.
the
She's
end of
been
the
on the show
season.
for a while.
Yeah,
They
but
don't
she
get
doesn't
until
get the
the
money.
end?
They don't get until the end. Wow. Like you do the show, And then at the end they go, okay, so we're gonna air this episode. We're gonna air this episode
Right.
because they're not paying you for the like for the hours that you spent filming.
Right.
They paid you per episode.
Yeah.
So it's like 2.5 Men. Like they recorded, an episode for like a whole day, and then they don't pay them for the whole day. They pay them for like the episode if the episode airs.
Oh.
So if this episode airs, then she gets money. Like I said, like maybe like a bonus episode, she might get a little extra.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
Yeah. Right. But we would like to know if anyone knows.
If anyone knows that,
please
they
let
can
us
confirm
know.
what I'm saying is correct.
Yeah.
Which I'm just going on logic. I'm just going on logic. I'm not
yeah,
going
what
by
we know
experience.
about television.
But I feel like that's exactly how it works. Like if the episode airs, you get money. If the episode don't air, then you don't get anything. So anyways, that's it, right? Like we don't have to talk about anything else. We don't have anything else, right?
That's it for 90 Day Fiance episode 5. And look out for our predictions episode later this week.
Yeah, it'll definitely come out Wednesday. We'll do one. We'll do one
it.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
We'll do predictions of what we think is gonna happen at next episode 6 of 90 Day Fiance Happily
Right,
Ever
yes.
After.
Thank you for doing the complete thought.
So yeah,
One thing that we can add is we now have an Instagram account that we'd love you to follow us.
Right. Yes.
It's 90DF_. I want my podcast.
Because I want my podcast.
We do. So yeah, follow
Yeah.
us and we can interact there.
Yeah.
And that would be a good place for you to message us with your thoughts, message us with questions, any advice. Like we would love to interact with you a little bit more.
If you have an Instagram account,
Right.
just message us. Tell us when you want us to come pick you up. We will. Debbie, same thing.
Debbie will
Please
help
message
you.
us. Let us know what you need. We'll be there, and we'll bring you. We'll bring you to our house. You can sleep on the couch. May you can have.
We'll get something.
We'll
for
get something.
May.
We'll get a
go
little
to
bed.
IKEA.
We'll go to IKEA.
Yeah,
We'll
they
get a
have
little
cute
bed.
beds, yeah.
And we'll have everybody. We'll have like a 90 Day Fiance extravaganza here
in our storage facility.
Oh man. All right, so that's it.
That's it from us.
That's it. Yeah. Let's get out of here. Thank you everybody so much for listening, and sorry for going so long.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, we just went on rambling. But that's it. That's it. I wanna leave with this lovely clip.
All right, you've been waiting for this moment. He's
My
so
favorite
jazzed.
of all time.
Yeah.
This is it. This is like there is nothing that is gonna top this.
Live your life. Do it.
Okay.
What are you waiting for?
Oh wait.
Okay, all right. God, your wheels were turning so slowly.
They are. That's because I've been talking about Nicole's for so long that now my head's like.
So what are you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, thanks again for everybody for downloading the podcast. We really appreciate it.
We do.
And again, follow the page and thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
That's it for tonight. We'll see you again Wednesday.
We love you guys.
How's the store going, Nicole?
None of your business.